Hi, guys.
Welcome to the
Strip Girls Locker Room
with your host, Nat and Nevaeh. So I'm going to go ahead and ask her questions. This is her episode. So this is going to be fun. You guys get to learn about her and everything. So if you guys have any questions, please shoot it down below. If you want to know her Instagram, I'm going to go ahead and tag her too. And then I will add all of the links. I'll add the link to the Patreon as well. The Patreon is going to have some more of the gruesome questions on it. So you can go ahead and just subscribe for the month and see what's going on with these questions. If you're a curious bee, let's get into it. So, first question, how long have you been dancing for?
I've been dancing for 4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
I love it. Okay, so what are your go-to shoes? I already know this, but they need to know.
So my go-to shoes are the boots, and they're open-toed, and they're all black. They're 6 inches. I used to wear the 8-inch and 10-inch ones, but now I wear the 6-inch ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they're all black, and they're like leather.
Yeah, they're
super
like
high glossy.
Yeah, like the glossy ones, not the matte ones. The glossy ones. Like some gloss.
Okay. What are 3 stories that come to mind when you think of the locker room talk?
3 stories.
It could be less than 3 stories, but
stories?
I at least want to give you some.
One of the girls told me that when she was on her period, the whole entire time she was on stage, they were looking at her funny. And she didn't know why they were looking at her funny. And it's a nude club, okay? So she ended up getting off stage and went into the locker room with her panties off, and her whole string was hanging out.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
That was probably, yeah.
So usually when you're a stripper, you would cut the string
and you tuck it,
or you could tuck it,
or
but some girls cut it all the way off, and
that's what I do.
I guess you gotta push it out.
You do. You gotta reach up and you gotta squat,
or you just give birth to it
and push for a long time.
I know this is TMI, but I mean this is just real.
This is the strip girls locker room. Y'all always wanted to know what happens in the locker room, and it doesn't stay in the locker room. Let's talk about it.
Who do you think would be an amazing guest on this podcast?
Tori.
That's mine too. I love her. Tori. I cannot wait to have you on, Tori. Yes. I swear, if you hear us.
Because she's going to see this. I know she's going to see this.
You haven't even left stripping, so I'm not going to ask this question because you have not left. You're still running it.
I'm still trekking. I'm still stripping.
What is some of the craziest strip club drama that you will never forget?
So, one of the girls, she was dancing, and she had her baby daddy. Mm-hmm. And her baby daddy was crazy, but they weren't together. And her baby daddy came to the club and came in the club and pulled his gun out and was tripping and then pulled it out on our boss. Yeah, and they ended up firing the girl for it. And it wasn't even her fault.
And was that at Centerfold?
Oh, was that Centerfold? Centerfold is saying.
Oh my God. So what did they do? Did they even did they call the cops, or did they even bother?
I think the police did come. They did come.
Okay.
They did. And did
they find him?
I don't remember. I don't remember that part, but I just know that happened in the club. And that was probably the craziest experience that happened in the club.
When you go out.
Cheers, you guys.
Clink.
I'll drink to that because cheers, y'all.
Wow, that's freaking crazy. Okay, so where is your most favorite club that you've ever worked at? And why?
Centerfold. Because working at a Centerfold is like, it was like a family vibe. You know what I mean? Like, working there for so long, like, we'd have like float trips and like chili cook-offs and like
That's true. Yeah.
like all of us girls like stick together. Like, it was like a family vibe. Like, it wasn't just we would go to work and we see each other, we're just coworkers. Like, all of us always seeing each other outside of the club.
Yeah.
You know, we always hung out. Like, anytime the club time was over, all the girls would be like, whose house are we going to after this? Like, always making plans. And
That's how it was when I worked there, too.
Yeah.
Everybody was so, like...
yeah, she got me into that club,
Yes.
by the way, you guys.
Yes.
My first club ever.
I stopped working there by then, but I definitely got you into it.
She did. She got me into stripping, everything. Into the club and everything.
I taught her how to dance on the pole.
Dance, everything.
And, yeah.
She's an
all
OG
the
stripper.
So then what is your worst club and why?
My worst club I worked at, probably Rumors.
I think
I don't know. I loved Rumors. I would just say out of all the clubs I worked at, probably the worst one, I guess, because there was a lot of drama in there. Yeah, like, I got involved in drama in that club, and that's probably the worst club I worked at. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say worst one.
That makes sense.
Okay, if we're talking about drama-wise, that one. If we're talking about, like, money-wise, which is in...
Oh, okay.
So it's, like, between those two. Like, Rumors I did good at, but it was just drama.
That's so weird because somebody told me that such a good club there.
Oh, back then.
And...
It got closed down.
Oh, okay.
And then I went there 3 weeks in an opening.
Oh, okay.
And it took 75% of your lap dance money. Yeah.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, like, when you're going through the club and you're working and stuff like that, they will go ahead and take a good portion of each lap dance. They'll have you either go up to the security guard, and right after your lap dance, you have to go ahead and pay out there, or you have to pay out at the end of the night. And sometimes they have you do both. They had that's how it was at Centerfold. That is insane for them to, like, literally, like, have it at 75% of tax.
And, like, you didn't, and, like, you kept all your tips on stage, and you don't have to tip out at the end of the night. But still, like, 75, that's where you're making all your money, is your dances. You know? The club I'm working at now, you just have a $180 quota. And if it's a slow night, you don't hit it, you don't even have to pay it. You know what I mean? So that's why the club I work at now is great. But money-wise, and then Rumors because of drama.
Okay. Sick.
Yeah.
Let me see. How many girls have you seen cheat on their man with their clients? You just need to say a number. Okay. Maybe you can count on a hand. I'm like, 4.
Definitely 3 so far, and I'm trying to go through all 4 years of stripping. Definitely 3 so 4. I'm on. Probably about like 6.
Okay.
6 girls.
That's a crazy
featuring mamas.
Here's mamas. She came into the chat. She's not a stripper, but
she's close.
She's close. She very much likes the pole action.
Anytime we'd go on a pole, she tried to hump the pole.
She tries to hump us when we're trying to, do our business on that pole, and we're just trying to, have fun. She comes in and she's like, arf, 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 and then starts humping our legs. I actually have a video of it, but it's pretty explicit.
We'll put it, we have to add that in a little corner in the video.
I don't know if I can, to be honest. Might get taken the video down.
But yeah.
Have you ever gotten hurt on stage? And if so, what was your worst injury?
So it wasn't like I got really badly injured, but what happened was is that centerfold. I was on stage, and it's like a trick that, like, you grab it, you flip yourself upside down. So now I'm upside down.
So you basically like swing your
Your
feet
legs,
up,
and then you lock your
and
legs.
then you lock your legs.
Yeah, yeah. So then I look down, and there's a bolt out the, like, I'm looking like directly. The bolt is sticking out of the bottom, like up.
Oh, a bolt?
Yeah, like the
Like
bolt
a
that screws
screw.
it down, like, is out. It's not. I don't know how it unscrewed itself, but it's sticking all the way up now.
Oh my god.
So I like all my focus went into that bolt, and I forgot to keep my legs locked, and I fell straight like into the bolt,
Like
and
a death drop?
yeah, I death dropped into it.
But
and
you didn't catch yourself.
No, because by the time I realized what was happening, I just turned my shoulder, and my shoulder hit it, and I fell. And I
my
looked
God.
around the room to see if anyone was looking, and no one was looking, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna twerk it off. And I twerked it off, but my shoulder hurt for a couple days.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That hurts me. So a death drop, for people that don't know, it's basically you go all the way up at the pole, and you can do this numerous different positions.
Like, basically.
You can do it in the splits, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
But she was facing face down.
Like, my stomach is on the pole upside down.
Yeah. And she dropped without catching. Usually in a death drop, you're supposed to catch yourself.
You're supposed to catch yourself right when your face is about to hit the bottom. You lock and you catch yourself. After all my body, like, awareness went away. I didn't catch myself.
And then she was like, all right, twerk it off.
A real stripper twerks it off.
That's honestly how a lot of people save themselves from a catch.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. You gotta twerk it off.
I never knew that. You didn't even tell me that.
I never told you that?
No.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay. So what is the most money you've gotten from a client?
I know it doesn't seem like a lot, you know what I mean? Like, to maybe, like, other dancers who have, like, worked in, like, huge clubs. But the most money I made from a client, like, an individual client, was $1,300. In one setting in, like, 2 hours.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Do you mind saying what you did?
Like, what I did for the money?
Yeah.
I just danced. So we went into the dance booth, and, like, I didn't go on stage at all. And they just had a big-ass stack of ones, like, big-ass stack. And they're just throwing that shit in the dance booth. And
were you like, just help me, like, just make me dance for you so I don't have to go on stage?
No, he wanted me to.
Okay,
he literally just wanted me to. And so we was just back there, and I felt like I was in a movie. Like, it was literally like a movie. It was so great. I wish I could go back to that. Like, whoever that was, shout out to you. Come back and see me again.
Hit her up.
Yeah.
She's got Instagram. It'll be linked right down below
In the description.
I got you. Okay, so let me see. Did you ever have a smelly client, and what did you do about it?
Oh my God, yes. This fucking breath stank.
It was the breath.
It was breath. It was so fucking bad. Oh my God. His breath. And then it's one of those where they want to be, like, in your face, like, hello. And, like, whispering, talking. Like,
they're trying to get into your ear, but
like,
you just smell it
like,
anyways.
Y'all remember when SpongeBob had bad breath and it was like a tumbling ball of green? I was like that, like, knocking my ass out in my face. Like, and I just turned my head, and we had mints in the club. So I took a mint, and I was like, do you want one? And I made him eat it. Because I was not, if you want to keep talking to me, I can't talk to you with your breath reeking. That shit was like fucking rancid. It's bad.
I bet. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I can only imagine.
It was terrible.
So, have you ever slapped a customer, and why?
Yes, I have. Sadly.
So what happened? What did he do?
I was giving him a lap dance.
Uh-huh.
And you know when you like when they're sitting on the chair and then you stand up on the chair in front of them and your ass is like in their face.
Mm-hmm.
He latched on and bit my ass like a dog and wouldn't let go. And I'm trying to like move my ass away and he's latched dog. So I backhanded the shit out of him.
I would too.
Yeah.
That's just like initial reaction.
It is like it's different if like you want to kiss my ass and you're like pay me a good amount. Okay, cool. Like I'm like it's cool. But you like latched and bit me and you're not letting go. Like so I had to backhand.
Oh my god.
Hopefully he sees this.
Hopefully.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, if you're sitting there and you're watching this, don't ever do that again because you'd be
Backhanded a second time.
yeah, a second time, and then you'd be lucky if the security guards don't drag your ass out.
I told them, but I told him to let him stay because he kept giving me money.
You're like, as long as it's paying.
As long as he's paying, shit. Just don't do it again. He learned the first lesson.
Okay, I love this question. Actually, before I forget, though, I don't like this question. I mean, I don't know. It's a whatever. What is the oldest client that ever came in and you like?
Randy.
And
I love Randy.
how old do you think he was?
Randy was like 93. And he was the sweetest little man. He always wore his little veteran hat.
They're always so sweet.
Yeah. And he would always come in. And he didn't tip a lot, but he would always go up to every girl on stage and give them $1. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. But always, every single girl who went on stage, every time they went on stage, he'd give us $1. And he came in like every other night for like 2-3 years straight. And that was the thing he liked to do. Like,
I love that.
and he was so sweet. He was the oldest one.
Okay.
He's the cutest little man. Hopefully he's still around. He's at Centerfold too.
Aw, I love you. I think I might have remembered him, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a little short, cute old man who he's so sweet and bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he like walks slow and cute. Yeah. Randy.
Okay, so shout out to Randy.
Shout out to you, hun.
Who is one girl you will never forget and why?
I always want to say Tori. I always want to say her. But then it's also Aries, too.
Okay.
Between them two, I'll never forget them.
And Aries didn't like me.
Yeah, Aries didn't like her at first.
At all.
At
I think maybe... I always feel like maybe she started drama with the other girls and me.
Aries definitely was... She, in the beginning, you know, she didn't like me when she first met me either. But now that's like, you know, me and her are real close.
They're
like,
very, very close.
Very, very close.
They ended up roommating together and stuff like that.
We ended up living together. Then she flew out and got to see Aries again. And
I was just like...
They were really cool with each other. Yeah, they were really
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for...
They were really cool with each other.
I was being cordial. I think I still kind of have a little bit of like
her...
standoffish because it was really unnecessary to me. Because all I wanted was to be cool with everybody in the club. I just wanted to befriend everybody. But I hope she got past that.
No, she definitely did. She did. She definitely got past it. And, like, when you came around, that's why she was, like, being super nice. Because she even says to this day, like, she's not that person no more. Like, she used to fight all the time. You know what I mean? But she's really sweet now. She doesn't fight. And she gets along with everyone now. And that's why she was being really nice to you. Because that's not her no more. And she knows that this is my cousin. And, you know. But I will never forget. You know, Aries' personality you could never forget. She's fucking Aries. You can never forget them Aries ever. And Yeah. So Aries or Tori. Tori, I'll never forget Aries just because how close we are. Me and Tori never got close. So I would say I'll never forget Tori just for the simple fact of who the fuck Tori is. Like, Tori would look at me and I'd be like, you're so pretty. She'll be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And she'll be so serious. She's just so funny. She's just the funniest gal ever. Like,
did you just say to me?
Like, she's so fucking funny. Like,
I love her. I have a few stories of her. Actually, maybe one or two, but she's so funny.
And then she would sing on stage. There was this country song. I don't remember what country song it was, but it was a really fast one that you'd like line dance to. And she's on stage and grabbed somebody's cowboy hat and put it on and was singing the whole song like so fucking lit. It was just dancing like so cool. I love her. She's a
Tori was, I think she was blonde.
She's black hair.
She has black hair now?
She probably had blonde hair when you met her.
Yeah, she had blonde hair.
She's always had black hair when I met her.
She's so funny. I love her.
She dyed it like pink one time, like a pinkish in the front.
She's so cute.
She's the cutest.
She's like a thickums goddess. I love her.
So cute.
So cute.
Yes.
I hate this one. Have you ever been followed home?
I've never been followed all the way home, but definitely been followed, and I had to like bust a quick right and like lose them and then pull into the gas station, and they ended up just like kept going because they seen how I was driving. But they definitely were following me for like a cool minute, but they knew I was not playing that because how I was driving. Like, I wouldn't have let them follow me home.
I have kind of like something similar to that.
It's scary sometimes.
It is really scary. It like a lot of things go through your mind when you're doing that. And seriously, if you're that person, like seriously, you. Because seriously, that's just weird.
Weird, like to
even
follow.
Mama's a say you right now.
Her face. It's just weird. Like, you know, if a girl wants to meet up with you outside of the club, she's gonna give you her number. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and if she doesn't, just respect that, and she'll respect you so much more for that. You know, like you'll get so many more stories out of her, and just a lot of more like I guess coolness. I don't know, like just
it's
chill.
just more doper. It's doper when like you like are f***ing with a girl and like you do what
and
you really
respect,
you know. But then you want to see her again, so you pull up the next day and see her. You know what I mean? Not follow her home like a weirdo. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and anybody who does end up following you home, I'd suggest
minding your damn BR.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
I don't even know how to like counteract with that. Like, I know I ended up getting a firearm to protect myself. Because I've had it happen, and I just felt way more comfortable with a handgun right next to me.
Especially as a stripper.
Yeah, it gets scary sometimes.
It does.
Oh my God. So have you ever been drugged or seen girls get drugged?
I have been in a state where I definitely felt like I was roofied, and I was in the back room and I was giving a lap dance, and it's after I got a shot, and I always told myself, like, don't take a drink if I didn't see the bartender make it, you know, type of thing. Yeah. But I did, and I took a drink, and I went to go give my dance to them, and it was like red lighting too, and I couldn't see their face when I was dancing on them. Like,
was it blurry?
It was like a shadow. Like, I couldn't see their face, and I was feeling like sweaty. I started sweating profusely. I felt sick, and then
were you like lightheaded?
Yeah, or like lightheaded. Yeah, and like I couldn't see their face. It was like getting shadowy. You know what I mean? And then I go to the locker room, and then that night I fell going into the locker room, and I don't remember this. Like, the security guard told me I fell twice that night, but I don't remember any of it at all. And Yeah, so I definitely feel like I got
Was this at Centerfold?
No, this was at Diamonds Cabaret in St. Louis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I handle my liquor. For those who know me, I handle my liquor really, really well. You know what I mean? Like, it takes me a lot to get there, and I didn't drink that much that night, and that happened. So, yeah.
That's so crazy. So you have an idea of who it could be?
I don't remember who it was, but I knew it was the guy that I was, like, dancing on.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And thank you for the security guards. I mean, you really do something. Like,
yes, the security
you
guards
really help. Like,
yeah, they have always helped me. Like, I've heard stories where like security guards didn't give a about certain girls, but I feel like it is a favoritism thing. But I think that's just because like how I am and just how bubbly I am, and I'm super like, you know, sweet and check up on everybody around. I tip out my security guard. It's like, I think that's why there is a favoritism in stripping.
Yeah, that's for sure. I know, like, with me stripping, like, I don't know. I would always mess with the security guards. Like, I would spank their butt. I just thought it was...
loves me, Centerfold gang to the end.
It was fun. It was fun. It was all lighthearted. There was no sexual harassment to be...
Good, yeah.
No sexual
but we would always play with each other. Like,
it was so fun.
I had a security guard. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he's gonna watch this, and he's married. But I would always call him baby daddy, and he would always call me baby mama all the time, because we always had that little like flirt going on. But I respected his marriage and everything. But I would always be like, hey baby daddy, he'll be like, hey baby mama, and he, you know, I always had a crush on him, but it never went further than that.
Yeah.
So I was definitely a favorite for him too.
I mean, that's always respectful though. Like that. It's that was, like you guys kept your boundaries, but like
we're gonna.
That's kind of silly. I love it.
We're gonna blurt the name out, but those who know, it was at Centerfold.
Hello. Have you ever met anyone famous in the club?
Ew, there was this famous boxer, trainer, whatever, trained. Couldn't even think of the freaking name. I think it was for
UFC or something.
What's the Jake Paul? Paul's trainer came into Centerfold. Ugh. He came in.
Wait, is it Logan Paul's? Because Logan Paul's the one that fights, right?
No, it's Jake Paul. Jake Paul's the one who fights.
Maybe they both fight. Because Logan Paul's trying to... I don't even know. It's
Jake Paul, for sure. Because Jake Paul's about to fight Mike Tyson.
Okay, yeah.
So it's Jake Paul. Jake Paul's trainer came in, and I don't even know who he is, okay? But everyone, like, there's some people making a big-ass deal about it. Like, can I take a picture with you? Can I take a picture with you? But he was just, like, he wanted me to sit with him, so I sat with him. He bought me, like, 3 drinks that he wanted. I didn't drink the drinks he was getting me, because I don't drink those drinks. Jake Paul's trainer came in. He wanted me to sit with him, and... He just acted like stuck up though. Like he wanted me to drink what he wanted. He ordered me like, I don't know, I think it was like vodka water with lime, like things like that. So I'm drinking this drink, but he's just acting bougie as like his money, like not even spending money like that, but just acting like he's the shit. Like whoever like drinks are on me type of guy.
Yeah.
But when I'm sitting with him, like usually I'm like a good conversationalist.
Yeah.
And I could talk to everybody and carry a conversation. With him, it was like, you give me the ick.
I feel you.
I guess he was the famous person I met in the club.
Okay. I know I remember the girls saying that, what is his name? Post-it note.
Post Malone?
Post Malone. He came in.
To where?
To Centerfold.
No, I didn't hear about this. No. And for those of the bitches watching and y'all didn't fucking tell me this, I'm FaceTiming y'all.
Tori was there.
I'm finna FaceTime Tori and cuss her the out because this bitch never told me.
Post Malone. I think Tori remembers, and maybe I almost said her real name, Heidi. Maybe Heidi, I think.
Shout out to Heidi.
Shout out to Heidi.
Shout out to Heidi.
I miss you. I love you.
We gotta cheers to
Thank you for everything you've done for us and you've taught us. You are amazing. And
You're my vegan baby forever.
Vegan baby forever.
She was the queen of pole.
So queen. Oh my God.
Queen.
She was amazing.
Queen
if
of
I
pole.
thought I was good, no, baby. She was amazing. She knew everything. She was so strong, or she probably still is.
She could do everything in a sweatsuit.
Yes,
like literally everything sweatsuit.
Yes.
She would never fall off the pole.
She was so good. She could use a stop sign as a pole. I have a video. I might actually. We're
gonna add it.
Put it in. I love her. She's awesome. I know we had a little falling out, but I'll talk about that more on my episode. So, all right. That was crazy, that famous guy.
Little asshole. I don't care if he sees this. You're cocky.
No, for real, though, because, like, if they be like, oh no, you're gonna drink what I'm gonna drink. It's like, dude, like, maybe I don't function that well off your drink.
It's just his cockiness. Like the most cock. Like, I didn't even know you, and you act like you're not. If I don't know you, you're.
Like, don't act like J-Lo. Like, and even J-Lo shouldn't be acting the way she is, you know? Like, it's just period.
It's just giving cocky.
Yeah.
And cocky gives me the ick. I like confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some confidence. You be confidence all day with me, baby. Wait, I'll adore you, but the cockiness is just...
But once it gets into cocky, it's really... That's the biggest... like, I just can...
It gives...
It gives... Oh...
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what's the most unfair moment you've experienced with upper management?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love Ed. Sorry, Ed.
I don't.
But when I first, me and Ed love each other now. But when I first started, my name was Hennessy. And I wasn't 21 yet. So I'm already like 2 weeks into the job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't like me because I was your cousin.
Mm.
So automatically, I get, they don't like me. There's a few people in there who didn't like me at first.
Okay, he didn't like me. Let's just be straight here. He didn't like me. He has a wife and kids. And I will be straight up with you. He would be like, oh, you just rub my shoulders and I'll be nice to you. What the Like, no, I'm not going to do that shit. This is her
experience.
Yeah, this is my experience. Like, no, I'm not going to fucking do that shit. Like, I don't want to kiss your ass as a DJ when you're a DJ and you also, at that point, have, like, a wife and kids. I'm just not into it. He was a head.
Ed, I'm sorry, I love you.
I don't. You can legit humble yourself.
So,
anyways, on to your experience.
So yeah, when I first, so 2 weeks into the job, Ed told me I couldn't be named Hennessy no more. And I was like, why the fuck not?
Oh, I remember this.
And he was like, because you're not 21 yet. And people are going to try to buy you drinks. And I was like... okay, but I could, like, that doesn't make sense. I told him, I was like, I'm not changing my name. He said, well, if you don't change your name, you're fired. I was like...
okay, that doesn't make sense because they have... okay, so at Centerfold, they have a quota where you have to sell a certain amount of drinks
it's like 12
for
drinks.
the night.
12 drinks or 13
12.
drinks, one of those. I think it's 12.
12 drinks for the night.
Yeah.
There's a little baby spider on here. That's why I'm staring right there. So you have to sell 12 drinks, and basically you could be like, it could be your drink too. They go ahead and make your drink unalcoholic to you because you're under 21.
Yeah, like they know you're under 21, so they're going to serve you whatever.
So they will go ahead and serve you unalcoholic drinks, which was great. And that's no excuse. Like,
Yeah.
why is he gonna be like?
Because they would have
Hennessy. You can't be named Hennessy
because they had the Red Bull on tap was brown. So they could have just poured me Red Bull and it would have looked like a mixed drink of Hennessy or something.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
But it was just because Ed, you know, when he's, you know, not in a mood, you know what I mean, then he'll know not be nice. Like, there'd be times he'll sit here and be yelling at everybody and I would just come up to him and be like, Ed, I love you. He was like, I don't want to talk right now. And I'm like, okay, Ed, I just want to let you know I love you. It like, so me and him just always been cool because I was like that
that's
person.
why he liked you.
No, but even before that, like, anytime he was having a bad day, like, even when we didn't get along, I would come up to him and just be like, look, I just want to let you know whatever you're going through is going to be okay. You know what I mean? But that's just me. You know what I mean?
Feel it.
It's just me as a person. It's just how I am.
I'm going to save a story for my episode.
I've
got stories about Ed.
You're going to love her episode because she's just really blunt.
I'm so blunt. That's one thing about me. I just do not kiss ass.
No, but she don't care about what she's...
I'll tell you how it is, babe.
I'm like the sweet one. She's like... I'm sugar.
I'm spicy, baby.
Yeah, I'm like sugar, and then she's like spice and everything nice. It's like, that's
you already know.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Like, this is my cousin, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah. I am so blunt.
It's always been like that. I'm
nice.
She would get mad at me for being too nice though, like, cause I'm just she'd be like, you need to fucking grow a backbone, and I'd be like,
I do tell you that a lot.
She does,
yeah,
cause I'm just too nice.
Yeah, but it's just like you're so giving, and people see that, and they take.
She's always said that too.
Yeah, I just don't like to see people that I love getting ran over. Like,
yeah,
it's just not, I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyways. I'm a really nice person. I know, like, I'm spicy or whatever, but I stand up for myself, like, a lot. And I stand up for the people who I love, too.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah. So... have you ever broken your shoe on stage?
Yes, I have. So I was on stage and I was in the middle of a performance and I finished the performance, you know, like the gangsta I am. And I did my performance, but like, okay, so know when it goes from like the, like, how to explain it? Like the leather part that's attached to the heel. Platform.
Yeah, like the rubber.
Yeah, that ripped open. So my whole side of my foot is sticking out.
Oh my God.
And I finished the dance. I did. I just did floor work. And I finished it off. And I was really careful walking off the stage because it was just loose. Because my foot is about to, like, it could fly through the side any second. And I went to the back and I super glued it shut. Who was it that helped me? It was either Jimmy or there's a mouse. Look at it.
Oh my God, that's so scary. It's trying to come down. Mama's just ran after it right now.
It's on the wall.
Oh my God, it's hiding.
It's on the wall. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's so cute. Look at it. Oh my God, it looked like Ratatouille. Ew. I'm an animal lover. I just love everything. God. Like, if I could catch it, I'd keep it.
There's like possums that's kind of walk.
I would keep a possum
too.
If I could fucking catch a raccoon, I'd keep it and name it Bandit.
God.
Off topic.
You know they have teeth.
I know. I would feed it.
I'd feed it grapes.
I'd feed it like romantically grapes.
You can sit in the bath while she feeds it grapes.
I'm adopt it. But yeah, my heel broke and then I went to the back and I think it was either Justin or Jimmy. I can't remember. But they helped me super glue it back and then I continued my shift for the rest of the night.
Oh, that's cool. So it didn't break again after that.
Like a week later it did and I finally got new shoes.
Oh, okay.
Shoes. Oh my God, shoes. Whoever knows that. These shoes suck. These shoes, bro. That's how it was.
You need to show me that.
You don't know that?
I don't.
That's me and Matt shit. Matt's gonna watch this. Shout out to my big brother Matt, and now he's definitely gonna watch the podcast.
Oh my God, we're gonna send it to everybody.
Oh my God, yes.
I feel that.
For sure.
Okay, so This is my boyfriend's question.
I know what
You
this
already
is about
know
to be,
what
and
it
I
is.
hate the word that's about to come out. I don't even say this word.
Have you ever tooted on a client?
No.
But look, there are girls that
There are
do
girls.
it.
They do
So,
this.
if you're an asshole at the club, I'm very, very sorry. Not really.
Don't be rude to the girls.
Don't be rude to the girls.
Because there are girls who will do it.
Because they will get their booty in your face, be shaking it while they're tooting.
I just think that's... I've never done that. I don't even like to do that in public.
I know. It's such a private, thing, I feel like. I don't know. It's almost like a sacred thing, you know?
And there are girls, though, who do it, intentionally.
They love it.
Be nice to your girls.
There's girls that will love to do it, and they will take any opportunity. If you're an asshole, if you even, I've heard girls even be like, he didn't even pay that much, and they still do it. But I don't even know. I can't even remember those girls' names, to be honest.
I remember.
It was just a good...
I'm not gonna say them.
It was just a good locker room talk. That only happens in the locker room.
Oh my gosh, and I'm so sorry for whatever family members are watching this right now.
This is not a kid show. I also made sure that you have to be 18 to watch this. So if any kids lied, that's not my fault.
I'm like, I don't even give a you're 15 watching this. I feel really sorry for our family members.
Oh, yeah, for our family members, for sure.
I'm sorry, Auntie Jolene.
I'm sorry, Mom. We didn't do it, okay? It wasn't like it was our decision.
I didn't choose to be a stripper. The stripper life chose me.
It just happened, okay?
It happened.
But not, not that stuff. Just the pole part.
But cheers.
Cheers.
And if you guys want to hear more gruesome questions, comment, hit us up, let us know.
Comment down below.
Ask us questions that you want to hear in the future.
Yeah,
podcasts.
if you haven't heard any of a question that we have not answered, please ask away, because we'll go ahead and share our experience too.
Yeah, we could do videos of us sound, because we're always gonna have different girls in videos. But if you want us to redo a video and ask us those questions because you want our answers, let us know.
Yes, let us know, please. I would love to answer your questions. So that's the weirdest request. What is the weirdest customer you've ever had, and what did they do or say?
It was this guy would come. It's at Centerfold.
It's always Centerfold. There's so many characters that would come into Centerfold. It was insane.
I'm
starting to think that maybe I seen the Hannibals out there. The cannibals. There was cannibals in Missouri, in
there's a lot of
really
shit.
close to Springfield, actually, and they would stalk people. They would find them, and when I first moved there to Missouri, they had all kinds of missing posters all over the front of the Walmart. They had poster boards full of
and that's where
missing
Gypsy
people.
Rose is from.
Oh yeah,
she's from Springfield.
That's also where Gypsy Rose and the whole shebang happened with her mom. I actually visited the home. I got really drunk and I was like, oh my god.
I never got to see it. And I was there I was there longer.
I know exactly where to go. I still know to this day. Yeah. I'm like, it's in my brain. I ended up he ended up
shout out to our little brother. Hopefully he does not watch this.
If he watches it, then shit.
Cover your ears.
He'll probably end up turning it off.
He's gonna skip.
Yeah. But he ended up dating the girl that was across the street.
Oh, Lindsay? That's where Gypsy Rose was?
Yes, right across the street. And she was the girl that ended up taking her to the hospital to go see that one guy that one time. Remember? In the the movie or the...
Lindsay went to the hospital.
Her and her dad took Gypsy Rose to the hospital to go see her then boyfriend because he got in a car accident or
Before she murdered the mom?
Before. Yeah.
Shut the up.
Isn't that so crazy?
I didn't know this.
She told me that. Yeah.
Lindsay also seen somebody jump off the public
the parking garage. That is really sad.
Yeah, somebody jumped off the top and committed suicide downtown, and she watched it happen. That little girl has seen a lot of shit.
Yeah, downtown by the cinema. That's on Campbell Street.
Was it on Campbell?
It was on Campbell. Yeah, so crazy. So insane. So I did go to that house. I just wanted to see because, it was the first time the Act came out, and I was just like, oh my God, drunk. Like, let's go see it, and you know where it is, let's go.
I would have. I'm going to see it eventually when I come and visit.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe it's still there. I heard that they're trying to demolish it. But that's just by word. I don't know.
That's just a horror. It's a historic.
That's a horror.
It's a historic place, okay?
It is kind of historical, I feel like.
It is.
That is the craziest, but
That's like destroying Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment building.
Almost. Jeffrey Dahmer was kind of a serial.
That was kind of different. But
she stood up for herself in a way, but she also, didn't know what was right from wrong. And that was so crazy. She didn't... I don't think she really knew, maybe? Because I think also she was raised off Disney, too. She was raised off Disney, so she's just watching all these Disney things, death or whatever, curses and stuff, it's... I don't know, that's where she learned her stuff. And, I know she grew. I've been watching her too. She grew, she's learned and stuff like that, and she realizes, but I totally back her up on everything. That's so, it's
off topic.
I know it's off topic.
We're off topic,
but I don't know. She's cool. She just came out with a TikTok recently where she's like, and you're jealous because I have a Chad.
Yeah, because I have a Chad.
And if you're mad about it, then you're the one panini pressed. Bro, if you have not seen that, you need to go watch it. I love her. She comes up with the funniest things. Well, looks like you're the one panini pressed.
I'm going to say that to a customer at the strip club. You don't like my price? Well, you're panini pressed.
Well, then you're the one panini pressed. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this one. Have you ever had an ex come in or your man? And was there drama? Because, there's customers that do have.
Yes, Maya. Maya came in. This is my ex-fiance.
Ex-girlfriend. Ex-girl.
No, she's my ex-fiance. I proposed to her.
That's right.
Yeah, my ex-fiance. And she came in, and she brought her homegirl, whatever. And I'm in the middle of my lap dance with somebody. I look over, and she's like, oh, she also brought her other, oh my god, there's so much shit. She brought her homegirl that I knew, and then also her ex girl, I think they dealt with each other before, brought her, and I never heard of her, I didn't know her. And it looked like they were kissing, when I'm in, my dance. So I'm, tripping balls. They end up going to the car. They're both face drunk. First of all, why the even look like y'all are kissing?
So was this, after or before you proposed?
This after. So then when an Aries was right there as I'm about to beat her ass, me and her go out to the car, and then baby daddy, he's like behind all of us too. I open the door, and there's sloppy drunk in the car, and I'm about to beat the brakes off this bitch. Like, you got some mother coming up in my club with my fiance, and y'all got whatever y'all got going on. Period. Like, first of all, you're already disrespectful. Like, my main thing, I will never get mad at like the bitch that my person is like cheating on me with or whatever the fuck. But bitch, when you're doing it too, and you know who the I am, and you trying to do it in my face, and you doing it in my establishment. On top of that,
be mad at the ex, low key. I mean, it really depends on sometimes.
No, if you were there in the situation, cause so it's different. I don't fight bitches over whoever I'm with. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't do that. Like, if you're gonna do whatever you want, do that. But the moment that the bitch knows about me and she's doing it in my face too.
So she was your friend?
No. But she came in and met me. Hi, okay. But then you're gonna try some shit with my woman, bitch. So then I get out. Aries is right behind me. I'm about to beat the brakes off this bitch. I'm like cussing her out, all this shit. Aries is right there, like ready to swing on this bitch right with me. Marcus tells me, yeah, he's telling me, he's like, there's security cameras all around. He's like, if you beat the brakes off this girl right now, you're gonna get fired. So I took a second. I'm like, know what?
They love firing.
This shit ain't even fucking worth it. So I fucking left it all alone. Whatever. I leave with Aries. We go out with her people. Now I'm with my people. Now I'm meeting up with all the homies, everything. Maya, my ex-fiance's crazy ass, after we leave the club, is following us everywhere, bro. Like, following us everywhere. Followed us to the where did we go? We went to what's the place? What's that place?
Is it a bar?
No, it's a store. It's like the big store.
Oh, on the corner?
No, all the way on the south side. The big store. It's like a Ralph's out there.
Oh, Hy-Vee,
bro. She follows us to Hy-Vee, and we're about to get some drink and everything, and she's like going crazy. But that's like extra. But yeah, that's probably the shit that happened.
What the hell?
And yeah, like, you're gonna do some shit in front of my face. Yeah, you're gonna do, yeah. Okay, yeah, not too. You're gonna do some shit in front of me that pissed me the off. So now that I go about my business, you wanna follow me and stalk all me and my people, pull up to the crib that we at and everything, and be crazy. I think the fuck not.
Deadass, because she started it. Like, she legit started it.
Like, don't.
Okay, that's some weird shit, though. Yeah. Like, when people, like, how are you gonna start something and then...
But that's why I don't like my people. Like, if I'm with you, I don't want you coming into my club. And it's crazy because then when I tell them, not, like, I don't want you in there, then it's automatically, why? Because you're doing sneaky shit? You doing this? You doing the third? No, it's because jealousy ends up kicking in, or some ass shit ends up happening. Yeah. And then now I can't even focus on my job. Now I can't even make my money because I'm on my mood. I don't like that.
Like, okay, when I was working at the club, there was this one girl, I forgot who it was. I just don't remember her name. I totally remember her face, though. She was so cute, and she had this boyfriend that she would, he would come into the club all the time. And at that club, you were told not to have your boyfriend.
11-11.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Okay, continue.
So you were told not to bring your boyfriend or whatever in. And I felt so bad because he would kind of like force her to sit with her, kind of. Like, you can just tell. Like, she didn't want to be sitting next to him. She wanted to be maybe. She wanted to be dancing. She's just, like, looking, like, around, like, man, I could be making money right now. And then here's her man just, like, being like, you need to sit with me. Like, you can just tell, like...
I hate shit like that.
Like, it was like, bro, like, how are you going to have your girl, like, dressed up like that at the club and stripping, and you're going to keep her from making her money?
Like, the moment you come in.
it's really sad. It doesn't make sense, and it's really frustrating, like, to watch, too.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like, I wish I could say something, but I don't want to get in the middle of your guys' relationship.
You know you're with a stripper. You know what she does. Now you come into the club. Now it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Grow up.
Like, oh, you want them to sit with you, but you're not going to pay the money.
Yeah,
or
are you throwing money at her?
Yeah.
No.
Like, let her make money for you, like, or for herself. Yeah.
My ex, Ricky, I met him in the club, and I still love him, even though we don't talk no more. But like, anytime he would always tell me, go handle your business, and I'm would throw like $600 on me in one night. Every time he came in, and then he would always tell me, you coming to my house after? I'm coming to your house after. Wait. And then we'd go into his house. He had a money gun, and he would shoot that shit as I danced for him, like, still paying me as I get to the crib. Ricky, a real one, even though mother but yeah. He knows if he ever sees this. But.
Did remember when we went to that penthouse and that guy was eating money? Did he ever go back in the club? He would go all the time.
He came one time after that. He did. Yeah, with the girl. Yeah.
Was she blonde?
Yeah, remember the blonde bitch?
I love her. She used to dance there.
Yeah, I know. He took her out the club.
Yeah, so I was there when she used to dance.
Yeah. He would eat the money.
Pretty. Oh my God. He would... Yeah. He would get.
He's crazy.
I don't know what he would get. What he would be on.
I don't know, but we had all the shit. We had anything you could think of. But
he started eating money. He would legitimately start. I have videos. I have a video. I don't know if I can show it.
We could show it. We just probably gotta blur the face out or something.
I don't know, but he's eating the money, so how can you tell? You know what I mean?
He's eating it and swallowing it.
He's eating it and swallowing it, and you're sitting here and you're counting how many dollar bills are going in this fool's mouth. And then his wife comes up and starts taking the money out. And there's some money that has been swallowed.
She's like, no, don't do that.
She's like, stop it.
We would get so lit, y'all. Like,
we brought a strip pole through the lobby of V. What is that called? That one hotel downtown. Hotel V. Nice hotel. We walked through with the strip pole, and we just... I don't know. We set it up in the penthouse, and we ended up getting kicked out because of a noise complaint, and we got moved to a smaller room. We ended up with the money. We ended up making a little money necklace, and we ended up hanging it on the chandelier for the maids to come in as a tip. So that was fun.
Y'all, Missouri, I don't care what nobody says. Missouri.
Okay. Springfield, Missouri was lit.
It was lit.
It was lit. The people in there, they're so nice. So maybe it's just the middle of the country.
It's the Southern hospitality.
Yeah, that's Southern hospitality. Everybody's so nice.
I miss it. I miss Missouri all the time. Like, all the time.
It was so fun.
I do.
Okay, so what was the worst experience you ever had working in the club?
Probably when I didn't make no money.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the worst experience, honestly. Like, the worst experience is, like, when you're not making shit. Like, it's dead. Like, DEAD, dead. Like, that's the worst experience I've had in the club.
I feel that.
Honestly. Like, real answer. I always had a good time at every club. Like, no matter what. No matter drama, no matter what. But... that's the worst experience. No fucking money.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying because at the end of the night, you're like, what's wrong with me?
It's like what's wrong with y'all?
Like, yeah, or you're like, why couldn't this ass make more money? Come on. Like
I'm going to go to a different club. And then I end up going to a different club.
You're like, y'all.
This, y'all, this, that. Pissed. You're just pissed.
Yeah. Totally feel
DJ
it.
Polly. And I know that's another crazy thing I seen. Taylor, this guy wanted to do this thing to where he took a shot or something like that, and then the homegirl, she'd throw the drink in his face and then slap the shit out of him right after, and it's on video, and Aries has the video. That's another crazy thing I've seen in the club.
That's like it's called like a hurricane
shot,
yeah, or something like that.
Something like that. But like these dudes request like the craziest things sometimes, like, and
I've actually always wanted to do that.
Taylor did it twice.
Oh, wait, I think I know Taylor.
Yeah, the big booty bitch. Natural big booty bitch.
Yeah, she tried to fight me one time.
I don't like hearing this stuff because I got close to these girls. I love you. I'm sorry.
No, but I blame other girls for that, and it's probably a combination of...
Spider.
It's probably a combination of the other girls and alcohol. It was her 20...
Alcohol played a huge part.
Yeah, it was her 21st birthday. She wanted to fight me.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, she... I'll actually save it for my episode.
Yeah,
it's a long...
Because she has a lot of stuff for her stories. But I don't like hearing stuff like that because I don't like my bitches fighting. But this is my cousin. I'd rather die for her.
And we grew up together. Yeah, like all the way from little baby. Like, I remember her as little baby.
Our Papa is holding us in his fucking arms. And I'm a brand new, like, week-old baby. Like, this my blood cousin. And I'm just like,
this my cousin.
Yeah, like, toddler. So I don't like hearing stuff like that. Like... But, like, ever since I got close with all the girls, like, they all respected that this is my cousin. And, like, you know, no disrespect ever happened again. Because, so now this is the podcast that we're doing. So this is the first time we got to really be together, like, for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, and we kind of fell off for a little bit. We stopped talking.
Because I fucking got with... I don't make the right choices when it comes to men. And she doesn't like seeing me hurt. So she just rather, like, not be around to see me hurt.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah. Because it's not like, oh, I'm just with... like, no, it's like I'm going through, like, life-threatening shit. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't want to see that, you know, for me. So now... You know, now I'm single, not ready to mingle. So now we locked
Staying single.
I know. I told her that too. I was like, I'm staying single for never. I'll never get a man. Sugar daddy, hey, sign up. I'm just kidding.
That's gonna be an edit one day when you get a man. Clip it. No, for real.
Deadass, like, yeah. But this is my like everything right here, so
yeah. I love you so much.
I love you.
It's just like, yeah, it was hard to watch. I just didn't want to like, and you wouldn't listen when you get into relationships. You don't listen to anybody else.
I don't listen to nobody else but who I'm with.
But who she's with. And
that shit, them. I'm listening to myself and my cousin.
No, yeah, she has changed. I hope so.
I've definitely changed, y'all, okay? Nevaeh is heaven backwards. Yours truly backwards angel.
Oh my gosh, this was so good.
It was. This is our first podcast, y'all, so...
This is our first podcast.
It is. And it may have not because, you know, I was really nervous, you know, and the wine started kicking in, so the last part's probably juicier than the first part, but... Yes.
But yeah.
There's more episodes to come. Way juicier episodes too.
Oh my gosh. We have a guest list already. And we have my episode coming up next. We're going to probably shoot that next week. I have vacation for the 4th. So I'm going to shoot for maybe the next day from the 4th so that everybody can just watch this, maybe hungover, can help you, I don't know, get over your hangoverness and help you laugh a little.
It's going to be exciting. I can't wait for her episode. Like, y'all, because she's, yeah.
I have danced for a short time, though.
She did.
But I do have quite a bit of stories because of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going through, like, I didn't get to rehearse these questions to be like, oh, I know what story I'm gonna tell.
No, yeah,
So,
we definitely saved
yeah,
it.
like,
I definitely I listed
yeah.
off all the questions to you, but I was like, save it for the episode.
Yeah, so
this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I didn't get time to like sit on the questions and be like, okay, I'm gonna say this story. So I got just kind of put on the spot. So I had to go through 4 years of memories. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's why I kept remembering things at the end. So, you know, whenever there's a part 2 of my story, when y'all start asking questions,
Yes.
then I'll be able to be like, yeah, I remember this, I remember that, you know, but
Hell yeah. If you guys have any questions, please, I know I just saw it.
spiders. Oh
There's some spiders
and
out
there's
here.
babies. They're like the baby spiders. And like, once they get that first taste of blood, they gonna keep coming back.
Now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably some egg sacs, and it's creeping me out now. Yeah. Well, thank you, Cuzzo. It's been so fun.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a gorgeous pleasure. All right, and with that, I guess we'll sign off.
Until next time.
Oh yeah. Until next time.
Stay.